Alright, so in this video you will learn how to delete comments from your blog, and we'll be adding some form validations, basically putting restriction of the minimum input you can do in order to submit a form. And there will be some pesky errors, but they are good errors to go through. Alright? Alright. Let's start with the ability to delete a comment. Open up your terminal and type Rails routes to display our routes. In Rails 5 you can either type rake routes, which I've done a few times, or Rails routes. Okay, let's look under the comments here and let's find the delete and the corresponding action. There we have it, and it goes to the comments controller. Go to the show template in the articles folder. Here we will now add the delete link. Views, click articles, and then the show template. There we go. Okay, let's scroll down and let's put the link right under the paragraph for the comment body. So open up a paragraph tag, and then within let's type in the Ruby syntax, less than sign, percentage sign, equal sign, type link _2. Let's give it a click text of delete comment, comma, square brackets, type comment dot article, comma, comment, okay, comma, and then we need the method, so method, and then we need the delete corresponding method, which is the delete. Okay, do comma, we want to have the validation to make sure we don't destroy it for no reason. So as before, data colon confirm within curly brackets, and I will type the question, are you certain? Right, and let's close the Ruby syntax. So percentage sign and greater than sign. Now let's go to our controller. So the controllers folder, and then the comments controller. Okay. Here we need to create the destroy action. Type def destroy, destroy, type end. I like to end it right away so I don't forget my end statement. Type add article equals article with capital A dot find parenthesis, type params, square brackets, and here we need to put in the associative ID to the article, so colon article _ ID. Okay. And then on the next line type add comment equals, so we need to have the corresponding add article, so type add article because we need to find the article it corresponds to. So type add dot comments dot find parenthesis params square bracket colon ID, because now we will be looking for the specific comment we would wish to destroy. Type add comment dot destroy. This calls the destroy method. Okay. And after it's been destroyed, we need to redirect the page. So type redirect _2, and we will be redirecting back to the article. So type article _ path parenthesis add article. So if you remember when we destroyed it last time, we could not go back to the article because we have just destroyed it. Okay? This time we did not destroy the article, we only destroyed the comment it pertains to. Okay? So that's why we can actually redirect the path back to the same page. If we delete an article, its associated comments should be automatically deleted as well. This can be taken care of by adding a dependent option in the articles model. Go to the models folder and the article.rb file. After comments, type comma, space, dependent, colon, space, colon, destroy. This now automatically deletes all comments associated with that specific article. Let's go and try it out in the browser. But first I need to start my server. If you don't have your server running, go to the terminal and in a separate tab, start your server by typing Rails S, which will start the server. I will here copy the server's URL and paste it into my browser window. Okay, hit enter. Click my blog. Okay. In the list of articles page, I will click the show link on the last blog entry. There you go. Since there is no comment, the delete comment link is invisible to the browser. Let's create a comment. Okay, so type anything in the title and then give it some body text. Click submit. There you go. Now we see the delete comment link because there exists a comment to the article. Click on the delete link and click OK in the prompt window. Okay, you now deleted the comment and the delete comment link is again hidden from the browser. Perfect. Let's move on. Let's close all these files and then go to the index file in the articles folder under views. I'm just going to put in a simple HTML structure for the table. We now have 3 columns for the show, edit and delete functionality, but we have no corresponding header tags. Under the second header tag, open another th tag and then type COLSPAN equals 3 within quotation mark and close the header tag. Give it a title of editing options. Now the number of table headers take up the same space as the table data columns. Okay, let's look at it in the browser. Okay, list of all article, and now we have a nice little title there for our 3 columns of show, edit and delete. Let's go and commit what we just did. So go to your terminal, type clear to clear the page, and then git status. I think you know the routine by now if you have followed along with the git commits and all that. So then git add space dot git commit -m single quotation, and let's write what we did. So we added the ability to destroy a comment, and edited the article table, right? Or the list of articles table. Okay, it is hard to type and talk at the same time. I'm typing and editing the article list in the index table. Alright, I did clear and then git status. So on branch master, nothing to commit. Let's move on, and we're going to continue with some form validation, which are requirements that a form has in order to be submitted. Go to your article.rb file in the models folder and open it. There you go. Below the has many statement, type validates space :title, comma, presence, presence, :true, and comma. Below here, indent a little bit, then type length, curly bracket. Within the curly bracket, type minimum, 3. This statement puts restriction on the title in the input form on the new article page. Rails tells the form that in order for it to be submitted, it must have a title and it must have a minimum of 3 characters. Go to the view template in the articles folder under views. Here we will type in a conditional statement to display error messages if the form was not properly filled in. Here I will put in a comment in HTML syntax to remind myself what is displayed below. Okay, and that's how you comment in HTML if you didn't know that. All right, let's open up the Ruby syntax. So less than sign, percentage sign, and then the if statement, if at article dot errors dot any question sign, and close the Ruby syntax. This is a method built in Ruby that checks if it's any errors. Okay, on the next, give it a div statement here with an ID equals and then double quotation marks, type errors underscore explanation. We're just going to put in a div tag here so we can style it later, the errors. Maybe we will have the errors in green or red, depending if it was successful or not successful. Okay, then let's do an h2 tag, and let's close the h2 tag. And in between here, let's open up the Ruby syntax again. Less than sign, percentage sign, and now we will have the equal sign because we wish to display. Type pluralize, parenthesis, at article dot errors dot count, comma, double quotation, and type errors. This would count the number of errors in our if statement, and close the Ruby syntax. Then we're going to write the text that would be displayed to the screen. I will write prohibited this article from being saved, and then colon. And then below the closing h2 tag, give it a paragraph tag, and then within here open up the Ruby syntax, write at article dot errors dot full underscore messages dot each do, and then pipe sign, type MSG, short for message, and a pipe sign, and close the Ruby syntax. So we here are going to loop through a do loop to display each error. And let's give it the list tag. There we go. Alrighty. And within here, it's simple. Open up the Ruby syntax again, and inside just type MSG and close the Ruby syntax. Again, we're matching the output with the variable within the pipe sign. Alright? And since this is a do loop, we need to end it. So Ruby syntax again, type end and close the Ruby syntax. Okay. And actually let's give it a UL tag as well for unordered list. Alrighty. Okay, and below here, since we closed the do loop with an end statement, but we still are within the if statement, so that needs to be closed. And we also have that div tag, so close the div /div and close the if statement with the end. Alright. Okay, there we go. Let's move forward. Go back to the article model file. Let's repeat the same process, but for the text input area. Okay? So right below here, we're going to type validates, space, colon, text this time, comma, presence, colon, true. So remember, we're doing it for the text area. That's why we need a text. Okay? And I'm just going to copy the length and the minimum with the curly bracket up there and type it on the just below here. Okay? But let's give it like 2 characters instead. Maybe someone just want to do a blog like just stating no, and we need a comma there too. Okay, let's go back to the browser, click create article, and hoopsie daisy. Alright, we have actually an error because we modified something and something is being called upon. Okay, so up here it says no method for the error, meaning we created a method named error and it pertains to the article controller and the new action. So let's go to the article controller and let's fix that quickly. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is the new action. Okay, and there's nothing in here defined, but we do, since it's being called upon now, we need to define the instance variable to be called on. So type @article equals article with capital A dot new. Now scroll down to the create action, and I'm just going to delete this commented out text here. Okay. We here need to put in an if statement stating that if the article was saved, it can be redirected to the happy article we just created. So let's type if, and then basically move this part up. So we say if @article.save redirect to the article we just created. Else we need to render. So type render, and then within single quotation new, meaning that if it wasn't properly saved, it would call on the new action and basically redisplay the form again. All right, I think that looks good. Let's check that we close the end statements. Yep, looks good. Let's go back to the browser. Refresh. Oopsie daisy. Again. Okay. All right. Internal server error. No fear. This usually is because we forgot an end statement. And I'm so stupid. I checked the update action, but we should have checked the create action for the end statement. Okay, so we're missing an end here. So after the if, I needed an end, and I'm going to indent it here as well. All right, that's why it's good to indent when you create block codes or with if statements and do loops, because then we can see how it works. Let's refresh. Ta-da! It works. Okay, let's try it out and see if the error works. So I'm just going to write something in the body of the text here, but no title, and we should get an error message. There we go. We got the 2 error messages. 1, it can't be blank, and 2, the characters are too few. Okay. So let's put in the title just hi. So we have 2 characters instead of 3. Does this still get an error there? Yes, it does. Okay. We need at least 3 characters. Okay. All right. Let's refresh, and then let's put in a title but no body text. So we should get an error saying we need text for the body, and it does. Okay, that the text area can't be blank. All right, let's try both things. Refresh, and let's put hi as a title and just 1 letter in the body of the text. Okay, so we still get the 2 errors, exactly what we want, because we're not filling in the form correctly. Perfect. All right, so we know that everything works, and it's time to do our commit git. All right, so let's go and do that. Actually, let's just type in complete sentences, or fill in the form correctly, so we know that it works perfectly. Okay, so I'm just gonna type in hello everybody here, and in the text I'm gonna type all of you. That's enough characters, and voila, great, it works. Okay, so now let's go and do the commit. So let's go to the tab that you can type your commit in. So let's do git status first. Lists all the things we need to work on, or that we worked on, and then we're going to type git add space dot, and then git commit -m single quotation. Okay. And I added validations to create article. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so far these git comments, it's more or less for you yourself. So if you want to type something different, let's do git status as well. Okay, that's fine if you want to type something different, as long as it makes sense for you. All right, we're good. Let's move forward.